Hello there everyone, this is Seb and welcome to another Let's Check. Well, it has been a while, hasn't it? But yeah, we are checking out Gorogoa, which has been suggested by ChillyWillie, and I'm really glad to have found this game because it has totally flew under my radar and I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with it, but yeah, if you've never seen this game, you might be in for a treat because I find it very interesting. It's kind of a visual experience. There's no text in the game almost. It's fully played through context-sensitive options through the mouse, so you don't even have to use your keyboard. And yeah, it's played through these panes here, which are, by the way, as you might have already seen, they are beautifully drawn. Like this is a hand-drawn kind of style, and it just looks amazing. Just a quick note, this is not a full review, this is just a way to just basically check out the game. I just want to, sometimes talk about games I'm interested in somewhat, but not give a full review on. And B, I don't want to spoil this game, and it is a rather short game, which is one of its downsides, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad game. Anyway, we saw this being over here, the like dragon thing. And this dude's looking him up in his book, and we can actually zoom in here and see what's going on. And it seems to be that there is an offering here with 5 MacGuffins, and these are your main objective of the game, getting these to get an audience with the divine being, I suppose. And yeah, we need to guide our dude here to collect those items or objects that kind of look like those items. And now the game actually starts, and the game has like this is your game screen. There are 4, like it's a 2x2 grid where you can place your panes in. But you say, well, there's only one pane. Well, sometimes one pane can contain multiple perspectives. So we took the window off and now we can manipulate the outside here where we are. And this is how you will explore the world. And it's very unique in a way in how you can go from different places and how you manipulate the world to get to other places. And it is very creative in that way. Like we can peel off another layer. Now we're in some kind of park. And we can go to the left here. There's another dude looking at a raven or a crow. I never can keep them apart, but someone is bound to tell me what this is exactly. Although I think neither a crow nor a raven has a yellow beak. Anyway, this pane doesn't have another item. We can change the bout, but otherwise there's nothing here we can do. However, in the original room, we can zoom out and explore the room further. And if you play this fast enough, you can actually keep the story like going, and that looks kind of impressive. I'm not fast enough to do that, but yeah, I think there's actually an achievement to go through the game like that. And there is some speed-based challenges in this game. Like it's mostly puzzling, figuring out where you need to click, what you need to do, how you need to manipulate the panes to move the story along. But there are some speed elements in it. However, they are never going to get real challenging, so no worries there. Anyway, our dude has found his MacGuffin holder, I suppose. He found his bowl. Normally there's crisps in it, but now he's going to put the divine orbs in there. However, he doesn't want to go out of the closet because he already knows his room. He wants to go places, so let's send him places. And look at that. This is how you will guide him through the world, and it's really unique in that way, I find. And the way this game will challenge you in literally thinking outside of the box, sometimes literally just changing the box completely. And altering it in a way so that it will can change the whole environment. It's really unique in that way, let me tell you, this game will send you places. Not only through just the creative means in which this is designed. By the way, the music, or well, sound design rather, is also very nice. I know I'm talking through this, but I do recommend you check this out yourself and just listen to it. There's a very nice ambience to the game, which really fits all the different scenes you will go through. But this game will also send you on a rather big emotional journey. And it's quite nice. It's emotionally enough to hit you right in the feels, but it's vague enough to leave a lot of it up to your own interpretation, which is nice. And this is one of those games that just screams at you that we can be art. Anyway, as you can see, sometimes paints actually connect to each other, which is the game is teaching us now. So these two are connected. But now what do we do? Because nothing else connects. Well, this apple here is red, and if you remember, we needed a red MacGuffin, so perhaps we should try and get this in the bowl. So we zoom into the bowl, and if you look now at the backgrounds, these fit. And there we go. We've collected our first red orb thing, although it's just an apple, but it'll probably serve its purpose just fine. And you go through the game collecting these different orbs, and that's kind of what you do, and it's just very organic how you move through the game. You might get stuck occasionally, but it's never too difficult to figure out, and if you're really stuck, usually trial and error will get you through it anyway. Just click on the different things and see what happens, and you will get there. So now we can zoom back out here. The only big drawback from this game is that it's very short. You can play through this in like 2 hours or so, and that is a bit of a disappointment. I don't want to show too much of the game either, because now he's going to look for the yellow orb. I'm not going to show it everything, because that would just be spoiling the great touching moments of this game, and I don't want that. And it's kind of unfortunate, because this game does fall suspect of the little refund policy on Steam, which is a shame, because I'm sure some people went through this game and just refunded their money, which I find please, if you do check this game out and you like it, and you are within your time, please don't refund it. That's just a mean thing to do. But it has a sale now. I actually got it just before the sale went live, so that's my luck. I will say it is so short. Perhaps it's not worth the full price, but certainly now it's like $5. So it's definitely worth your time. And if you like to have a little easygoing puzzle experience, which with a very moving premise, I got a lot of hints of obsession and acceptance and reflecting upon one's life. It is really deep here, and as I said, there's a lot you can put your own interpretation and spin on. But this game will probably touch you in some way. It is just very moving, and I was quite impressed by this game, and I am curious to know if you have ever played this game, if you've seen it. I also think it's out on Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, and I think it's also on the consoles. So if you do have a chance and you are kind of intrigued by what I've shown so far, then be sure to check this one out and play through it, or at least give it a look. See if you might be interested in it, and let me know what you thought about the game. I'm very curious. I just don't want to show more and just spoil things because the game is so short. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching in this quick little Let's Check. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will see me next time. Until then, take care. De mazzel.